Have you ever wondered how your tone of voice can greatly influence your communication skills? Well, let me tell you, it's a vital tool often overlooked. Your voice's tone can serve as a powerful barometer of your message, subtly conveying your emotions and intentions to your listeners. Let's take a simple example. Imagine ending a sentence with a higher pitch. This might seem innocuous, but it can inadvertently convey a sense of seeking approval or lack of confidence. It's as if you're asking the listener, "Do you agree?" or "Am I right?" without actually saying those words. Now, this isn't necessarily a bad thing, but being aware of it can help you control the impression you're making. On the other side of the spectrum, consider a monotone voice. It's like listening to a drone, isn't it? A constant, unvarying pitch can quickly become boring and unengaging, making it hard for listeners to maintain focus on what you're saying, no matter how important the message might be. But what about a deeper tone? This can convey seriousness and authority, making the speaker seem more confident and knowledgeable. It's the kind of tone you might adopt when you need to command respect or hold someone's attention. These examples illustrate how different tones can convey different messages. The key here is to recognize these different tones and their impacts. This isn't about changing who you are or how you naturally speak. It's about understanding the power of your voice and learning to use it strategically based on the situation and the desired outcome. So how do you improve your voice tone? Start by listening. Listen to how people talk in different situations. Pay attention to their tone and how it affects your perception of them. Then, practice. Experiment with different tones and see how they change the way your message is received. It's a skill, and like any skill, it improves with practice. So remember, the tone of your voice can speak volumes. Master it, and you master a crucial aspect of communication. Did you know that communication isn't just about what you say, but also how you say it? Indeed, an integral part of how we express ourselves is through our body language. It's a silent communicator that often speaks louder than words. Imagine you're sharing an exciting story, but your face is emotionless, your posture slouched, and your arms crossed. Your words may say one thing, but your body tells a different story. This discrepancy can confuse your audience, dilute your message, and even create mistrust. So, how can we harness the power of body language to enhance our communication? Here are some ways. The first step is to be aware of your body language. It's about being mindful of how you're presenting yourself. For instance, smiling not only makes you appear friendly and approachable, but also releases endorphins that make you feel more positive. Enthusiasm, too, is contagious. If you're genuinely excited about what you're saying, it will show in your body language, and your audience will likely feel that excitement too. The energy you exude can significantly impact the perception of your message. Hand gestures are another powerful tool. They can help you articulate your thoughts, emphasize key points, and make your explanations more vivid and engaging. Just remember, it's not about grand theatrical gestures, but subtle, natural movements that complement your words. Another effective strategy is to observe others, especially skilled communicators. Notice how they use their body language to enhance their message. It could be a charismatic speaker at a conference, a favorite teacher, or even a character in a movie. Learn from them, and incorporate what works into your own style. Practicing in front of a mirror is also a great way to improve. It gives you a chance to see yourself as others see you. You can try different expressions, postures, and gestures and see what feels authentic and effective. But remember, like any other skill, mastering body language takes time and practice. It's a journey of self-discovery and growth. Don't be disheartened if you don't get it right away. Keep practicing, keep learning, and you'll get there. And finally, consider investing in your growth. There are plenty of resources available online, from articles and videos to specialized courses that can help you understand the subtleties of body language and how to use it effectively. So, don't underestimate the power of body language. It's a silent communicator that can speak louder than words, and when used effectively, it can transform your communication, making it more engaging, authentic, and impactful. Ever struggled with articulating your words clearly? Diction could be your game changer. Diction, or the clarity with which we pronounce and articulate our words, is the foundation of effective communication. A message delivered with poor diction is like a beautifully wrapped gift with nothing inside. It might look appealing, but it fails to deliver value. I remember when I first started public speaking, I was passionate and enthusiastic, but my messages often fell flat. The problem? My diction wasn't up to par. Words were jumbled, sentences were muddled, and my audience was left squinting in confusion. That's when I discovered the power of vocal exercises, and it was a game changer. Vocal exercises are like a workout for your speech muscles. Just as you would train your biceps or abs, you train your mouth and tongue to articulate words more clearly. You're essentially sculpting your speech, molding it into something more powerful, more effective. And just like any training, it requires consistent practice. One of my favorite exercises involves exaggerated mouth movements. Sounds funny, right? But it works. Start by saying the alphabet, exaggerating the mouth movements for each letter. You're basically teaching your muscles the correct way to articulate each sound. It might feel silly at first, but with time, you'll see a remarkable improvement in your speech clarity. Another powerful exercise is the siren sound. It's exactly what it sounds like. You imitate a siren, starting from a low pitch and moving to a high pitch and then back down again. This helps in enhancing your vocal range and flexibility. It's a bit like stretching before a workout. It warms up your vocal cords and prepares them for the task ahead. Finally, there's the tongue placement exercise. It's all about learning where your tongue should be for different sounds. For instance, for the sound, the tip of your tongue should be between your top and bottom teeth. For the R sound, it should be curled back. Once you understand these placements, your words become clearer, sharper. The key to all of these exercises is consistency. Just as you wouldn't expect to see results from a workout after one session, you can't expect immediate improvements in your diction. It takes time. But with regular practice, you'll start to see a difference. Your words will become clearer, your sentences will flow better, and your messages will resonate more powerfully with your audience. And there you have it. Better diction leads to better communication. Keep practicing these exercises and you'll soon notice the difference. So there you have it. 3 powerful tips to improve your communication skills. Let's quickly recap what we've learned today. Firstly, we delved into the power of voice tone awareness. Remember, the tone of your voice can drastically impact how your message is received by others. A monotone voice might sound dull, whereas a higher pitch could be perceived as less confident. Conversely, a deeper tone often conveys authority and seriousness. It's essential to be conscious of these tonal variations and use them strategically, depending on the situation and the outcome you desire. The second tip we discussed was the vital role of body language in communication. It's not just about what you say, but how you say it. A warm smile, an enthusiastic nod, or emphatic hand gestures can significantly enhance your communication. We recommended observing successful communicators, practicing in front of a mirror, and even investing in courses or online resources to improve this aspect of communication. Lastly, we discussed the importance of diction and vocal exercises. Improving your diction can dramatically enhance the clarity of your speech. We shared some vocal exercises that train your facial muscles, much like working out any other muscle in your body. These exercises, such as exaggerated mouth movements, siren sounds, and tongue placement exercises, can help make your speech clearer and more articulate with consistent practice. Each of these tips is a tool in your communication toolkit, and like any tool, they become more effective with use. Consistency is key. Keep practicing and refining these skills, and you'll notice a significant improvement in your communication abilities. Remember, communication is an art that can always be improved. Start applying these tips today, and watch your communication skills soar to new heights.